And as usual, the Monday morning quarterbacks, are in full swing now over some of the highlights and missed calls that took place off the field.
The Super Bowl ads, of course, one of the things we're talking about. One big winner was Taco Bell. Take a look.
Good night, Mr. Goldblatt.
Good night.
Joining us now is advertising executive Mark DiMassimo. He is the CEO and Chief Creative Officer of DIGO Brands Advertising Agency.
Mark.
Good to have you with us.
Thanks so much.
I have to tell you, that was my favorite of the night. It was adorable.
An adorable, beautiful spot.
Talk to us. Why do you think that we all loved it so much?
You know what's interesting? The target audience there isn't seniors, and some people thought so. We're really talking to, our core 18 to 49. And, the world tells us that getting old is about being careful and about longevity rather than fun in life. And they're just so cute, and they're living life, and that's what we all want to do.
Enjoying, uplifting.
Yeah, and including nipples and tattoos. I mean, maybe they take it a little far, right? But it was adorable. And the choice of the song in Spanish, beautiful. Now, young folks who know that song are going to have something they get, right? That they can talk to older people.
And the message was right there.
They got everybody in that one.
Just a beautiful job.
Let's talk about the Clydesdale horses. Always a favorite. Many times tearjerkers, and this year was the same thing, kind of a takeoff on Warhorse. Let's kind of look at this one.
Sure.
Go ahead, tell us about it.
Well, you talk about Monday morning quarterbacking, and for the last 2 years, the critics, people like me, have been really down on Bud. They just weren't getting it. We thought the Clydesdales might have to go away because they just couldn't make it fresh. But what a beautiful story. Apparently this guy here, he's the trainer of the horse, right? The horse bonds, and then 3 years later, there's a parade, and the horse has blinders on, so he goes right by and doesn't connect with the guy, and your heart just sinks.
Exactly.
And then later, they come together here.
They all seem to have that same theme, though, as you say, that really touches your heart.
This is the parade where the horse passes, and he doesn't even know who he is. There it goes.
You're working on this, that's your job. I need to make you cry. I need to touch your heart and squeeze some tears.
And it works, that's for sure. Good one. Okay.
Beautiful job.
Let's look at this reunion.
This
makes it. And the Dixie Chicks song. That's a good one.
If you don't have a tear right now, your heart is hard.
Aww. Well, okay. Well, this next one kind of operates in the same way. It's the Audi commercial. They're going to the prom. A teen is going to the prom solo, and he kind of gets a jolt of confidence. I mean, I guess it's sad to go solo, but then he gets to take his dad's Audi.
Yes.
It's an interesting take, isn't it? I was watching it too, and let's just kind of follow along. You can describe it to us.
Audi is the ultimate challenger brand in the luxury category, right? They're going up against the big guys.
Yeah, Mercedes and BMW.
Right. So here's this character that they've created. He's an underdog, right? He's going to the prom without a date.
Right.
But look what he does. He gets in the Audi, and he gets the Audi spirit, right? He's got that Audi spirit, and let's see. Okay. He's getting more confident.
Gets up there, is getting ready to kiss the young lady.
He's going to kiss this
lady. But he gets in a little trouble.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
So yes, he goes right for the top like a challenger does. And yeah, the big guy gets mad.
Hey! They're like mini movies, and then they are selling the product.
He ends up with a black eye and happy as can be.
Right.
Classic challenger spot.
We're running out of time, so we want to talk to you really quick about some of the ones that didn't go over so well. For one, the Bud Light Voodoo ad. Why do you think it didn't work?
So, if you get Stevie Wonder in an ad, how can it not work? And yet it just didn't. Part of it was the wardrobe for Stevie. A lot of people didn't even realize he was Stevie. How can you do that? And it just fell flat. It's hard to say why.
Okay, let's talk about GoDaddy and the kiss, because a lot of people either loved it or hated it, right?
Absolutely. High concept. Yeah. GoDaddy has a history of shocking. They stayed true to their history here, blending beauty and brains in the perfect kiss. Okay, except for 90% of the women ran screaming from the room, and the men covered their faces. It pleased nobody, but it got the message across in an unforgettable way. It made you feel I say brilliant,
Okay.
if a little bit risky.
Okay, a little squirmy,
Get your
as we
domain
said
and
there.
website.
It wasn't
And
happening.
I like that guy. I like that guy. I'd like to be that guy for that
Well, he
moment.
might get another job out of that. Who knows? That's great. Mark DiMassimo,
Okay,
thank you so much for
so
joining
much.
us.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you coming in, as always.
Great to be
It'll
here.
be a big year next year. We'll see you then.